welcome back everybody to Growing with B. I'm so excited to be here with you another week. The sun is shining, the weather was great yesterday, and my spirits are just really lifted. And so, before we really get into it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, come back, journey with me as I explore the fruit of the Spirit, and specifically the fruit of gentleness for this year of 2020. And so this week has literally been mind-blowing. I have had revelation after revelation after revelation, not only in the area of gentleness, but in many areas of my life. When I tell you God is changing me, like He is changing me, and it's almost like I have a front row seat. Well, of course, because it's me, but just to witness my own growth it's amazing. And so I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for the power of drawing close to God and watching Him draw close to you. And so this week I have been focusing on offense. I was praying about what should I do next, what area should I focus on next with gentleness, why am I not feeling gentle? And the result was offense. And I looked up offense, and I looked up all of these synonyms and antonyms, trying to get like an academic understanding of the word and where I was going wrong, and I wasn't successful, honestly. And so I just kept kind of digging and thinking about it and praying about it, and God revealed to me that offense is a very unique, I don't want to even call it an emotion, although it is, but it's the result of not only the way that you're thinking, but your activity. And I say activity because when you get angry, you really don't have to look for anger. Sometimes it just kind of rises up in you. Or when you're happy, or when you feel joy or sad or grief, that kind of just rises up in you. But offense, you have to go and get. So generally you'll hear the term like, don't take offense. So offense is not something that you're naturally given. Your thought processes and your activity surrounding whatever it is requires you to go and get offense and then take it. And not only take it, but to keep it. And I realized that a lot of the reason that I wasn't being gentle is because I was offended. I was taking offense. I was assigning meaning to things that did not have to have that meaning, if that makes sense. So, for example, let's say somebody cuts me off on the road, and I'm like, oh, they cut me off because, and whatever that can be, you can come up with a ton of reasons. They cut me off because they don't like my car, or they cut me off because I was driving better than, you can assign any type of crazy meaning to things, but maybe they cut you off because they just didn't see you. And so I realized that I was assigning meaning to things that were happening in my life, reactions that people were having to me or situations. I was assigning a meaning that was unnecessary. I don't even want to say it was inaccurate, because it could have been accurate, but it wasn't necessary. And so as a result, I was taking offense, which in turn changed how I viewed the person and the situation. And I felt the need to defend myself, because my taking of offense is always in the form of someone attacking me. And I just had to realize, like, much of this had nothing to do with me. And so I know that I'm kind of speaking generally and not really touching on the word, which I'm going to do in just a second here. But I just wanted to share with you that little tidbit and that little bit of understanding that I had. The scripture that kind of jump started this week is from 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 6. And the whole little passage in chapter 3 of 1 Peter kind of deals with relationships, specifically marriage, and how a wife should interact with her husband. And this one little passage, the last like 5 words, never let your fears alarm you. So, oh my goodness. When I read that, I realized that a lot of the offense that I was taking and a lot of the roughness and aggressiveness that I was feeling inside of me was because I had let my fears alarm me and I felt the need to defend myself. I am continuing to grow. God is continuing to change me. And sometimes I feel like, why me? But then I think, why not me? Because why not you? You know, so it has been a good week. Thank you for joining me again. Thank you for journeying with me. Come back, check me out. Again, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button as I continue to grow by the grace of God.